Hello, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Night Live with Rebecca. I was running a few minutes behind. I was actually sitting on Facebook listening to the Crafty Heifer because I forgot she was going live this morning. So I was just listening to her replay. Now I want to pull up the YouTube, the chat. As soon as it's ready to be pulled up. Hi, Odd. Thank you for doing the moderation for me. I appreciate it. Hi, Dreamer. Cheryl Simmons is here. Allie is here. Hi, Allie. Hi, Beth. Bianca, hello. Oh my goodness, we have a whole crowd. Why is this not coming up? Hold on. So has anybody else in a bad mood? I've been in a weird mood today. I'm so sorry. Okay, I've got the chat now. Okay, so I am not working. I'm working on my Craftably painting, which is this little snack painting. It's it's 30 by 30. It's just a little cute little painting here that I did add some ABs to along the tree line because it didn't come with any ABs. But the Love and Roses painting is not finished. What I did last night when I was watching J Rob's live is I had this black sweater on and I did this into my painting. And when I lifted my arm up, there was like this black fuzz all over the place. So I have it over here drying. Hopefully by tomorrow it will be dry because I took a damp cloth, and of course, because you can't find baby wipes anywhere, which is what everybody told me to use is baby wipes. So you can't find any baby wipes. So I just used the damp cloth and kind of rubbed the canvas, and it seemed to take a lot of it off. And then now that it's drying, it does still feel tacky. So I think it's going to be okay. But I wanted to cry about that. I had to tell myself, you do finish paintings. I have finished paintings. This is not the first painting you have ever not finished, because I would be so sad if I didn't finish it. So I'm just in a crummy mood today. Anyway, tonight, hello, Robin. We've got a couple of special guests that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. Last week, we had Tina with Tina's Sparklers, and I've got a couple of people on tonight that have been doing one. His name is Brendan, and he is amazing, and he has been working very closely with Tina on mapping his paintings and adding sparklers to his painting. And he's going to tell you what all that means. He's got he calls it his Bible. He's got a huge book, notebook, where he's got several paintings mapped out as far as what kind of sparkler and bling diamonds he's going to use in these Diamond Art Club paintings that he's got. And he's only been painting for a few months, but the guy is amazing. He's an artist. And he is a co-worker of Tia. Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction. And if you guys have never been to Tia's live, oh my God, just take a minute now and go over and subscribe to her channel because she is hilarious. She tells the funniest stories I have ever heard. She's on a little bit late at night, 10 o'clock Wednesdays, I think. Yeah, 10 o'clock Wednesdays, because she's out in Vegas. So she's on, that 3 hours away from everybody else, 2 hours from me. And even I don't always make it to her lives, but I always watch the replay. So hi, Allie Croft. Hello. So guys, run over there. Actually, I have her link down in my description. Subscribe to her channel because she has been on 300 and some subscribers since I've known her, and she's terrific. If you want to subscribe to anybody, it should be her. She's really, really fun. And we'll have her on about 7:45. So I know I am an affiliate with Treasure Studios Arts, and I should be over in the other live that's going to be coming on at 8 o'clock. Shine Like a Diamond is having Rachel from Treasure Studios Arts on. So when my live is over at 9 o'clock, I'm going to switch over to Shine Like a Diamond so I can support Rachel. Okay. But as you guys remember, I had her in my live a few weeks ago, and we had a lot of fun with her. She is starting to get orders out. Thank goodness. I was just looking at this trunk. This tree trunk is a little funky. Sometimes these round diamonds just aren't as square. They're not as straight as you would like them. So I got this, I think from Dreamer Designs, the straightener that I'm trying to throw around here. So I'm just kind of straightening these out. So Malia was here up until this morning. Her dad came and got her. We're going to trade off. They're going to take her home for a week because he has to work every other week right now. So he's off next week. So hopefully we'll get her set up with some schoolwork, and then she can come back over. Because all she does while she's here, unless I take her somewhere, is watch Netflix. She's binge watching The 100 and what's the other one? Vampire Diaries. Woohoo! Vampire Diaries. It just does not want to straighten out, does it? My goodness, these little things are stubborn. Just makes the tree look wonky. Okay. All right. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. What are you guys working on while you're peeking in on me tonight? What's everybody working on? Or is anybody else, am I the only one prone to these diamond painting disasters? So Dreamer, why are you frustrated with TSA? Have you checked with them to see where your order is? What are they telling you? You're still waiting for her to ship your order that you placed a long time ago. Is that what she's telling you, that she hasn't shipped it? Have you checked? Allie's working on Angie and Oliver. Oh, nice. Ada's putting the Diamond Painter of the Month form in the links. Oh my God, she's so good. You guys, if you know anybody that you think deserves to be Diamond Painter of the Month and just get a little recognition, go ahead and nominate them. They don't have to be a creator. They just have to enjoy diamond painting. Bianca is working on the first Frozen from Diamond Art Club. First Frozen. Do you mean the Ice Princess or some other Frozen, like from the movie Frozen? The Snow Queen. Okay. Okay. Narita, hello. How are you, honey? Did you guys see what I unboxed today? Oh my God, I've already used it. I love it. That's my little ladybug vacuum. You have to go see the unboxing because it's pretty funny watching me try to figure out how to work this vacuum. Yes, but I figured it out. I love how this tree is coming out. I didn't know you were working on a tree, Crashly. Last time I asked you, I think you told me it was a secret, but okay, it's a tree. Yay. Anyway, hi, Crashly. I'm in a mood. Ew, Ladybug. What's wrong with Ladybug? Hi, Brittany. Anyway, I'm I it's just been one of those weeks. I've been home. This is day 7 of being home, on in our new reality here. And I always thought, I would think I would love to work from home, but I don't really like it. I really don't, especially not with my 12-year-old granddaughter here playing the 100 in the background, and you hear, oh, it's just very distracting. Now, I should have done this before you guys came on and changed my pen tip. It's pretty gnarly. Yeah. Oh, and I got to blow my nose again. I've had allergies all day. Sorry about that, guys. So, what was I going to say? Robin said her kids are driving her crazy. Somebody got them. Well, no, thank you, Robin. I'm not coming to North Carolina. Nope. Yeah, so her dad came and got her today. So but while I'm sitting there working, I've been, in my downtime. Normally, if I'm at work and I have the downtime that I usually have, between emails or talking to doctors or meetings or whatever, I will sit and think about, like, who do I want to have in my life, and I'll do emails and I'll contact people, and kind of doing the business end of my YouTubing. I just do it while I'm at work because I can. Now I've been sitting there doing cross stitch. I got my cross stitch started, and so it's kind of fun. But now they feel like there's this need to give me these ridiculous projects. Like, let's see if she can alphabetize this. I mean, really? It's not that silly, but it's almost that silly. Like, give her a list and let's see if she can figure out what the doctor's private email is. If you can't figure it out, what makes you think I can figure it out? Well, I can, but I'm not going to tell them that. So they had me doing that for a couple of days, but it was so stupid. I mean, first of all, they're not gonna respond to your emails anyway. They ignore correspondence, they ignore emails, they ignore phone calls. So, Mickey Sunshine, hello. Mickey's inviting Robin over. Come on over. It's nice and quiet here. It is quiet at Mickey's house, and Mickey has what do you want? I'm talking. Come here. That dog. Mickey has a house full of steaks, last I heard. So we're all going to Mickey's house. She's going to cook us up some steaks. Who can bring some liquor? We need some liquor. Mickey's got the steaks. Jake, what is it you want? Do you know how long I've been sitting in this chair? All day. All damn day. He hasn't barked at me. But I go live, he barks at me. Oh, you got liquor too? Well, we'll just bring ourselves. There you go. And she's got a roommate. So we'll just hang out with her and the roommate. You got a pool? Can we go in the pool? Is it pool weather? It's not really pool weather though. It's, what is it, late March? You could probably go in the pool this time of year if it's not raining. I've got to go see what his problem is. Sorry, guys. What is the problem? What do you want? Why are you squeaky? Come on. You had it. Come on. Stop barking. Come on. Go. Go. You better be quiet. You better be quiet. I'm talking to you. What? Oh, you want to come up? Come on. You want to come up here? Come on. Say hello, folks. Hello, folks. Here. You want everybody to see you? Say hello. Say hello. Why? There you are. Say hi. What? What's the matter? You talking to the microphone? Say hello. Now you're just gonna breathe into the microphone. Numb Bum is here. Woohoo! And Marcia Mullins. Hi, Marcia. Jake is running the show tonight. Jake runs the show every night. Yes, he does. Why don't you go sit in your little bed? Oh, you like being in Mommy's lap, huh? You love being in Mommy's lap? Okay, you can stay there for a few minutes. Dreamer wants you. You want to go live with Dreamer? Dreamer, you didn't tell me. Why are you upset with TSA? Did you contact them? Did they tell you that they have not shipped your painting? Anyway, Dreamer, FYI. Oh, we got somebody backstage. Anyway, Dreamer, at 8:00 tonight in Shine Like a Diamond's live, Rachel from Treasure Studios Arts is going to be in her live. So you could go over there and ask her. Go over there tonight at 9 and ask Rachel where your paintings are. That's the only suggestion I could have for you. If you've checked the site and they don't have your painting, then I don't know what else to tell you. Still says unfilled. I know she told me she sent out over 100 orders. So, Robert, hello, Robert. How are you? Oh, you're not going to bug her? Well, she's going to be in the live to talk about, update. I think, they're really getting stuff out as fast as they can. Come on. But they have pretty good customer service. I would give them a call instead of just checking the website. I will call them and find out what's what if you're really concerned. Where did my mouse go now? Oh, I found it. I'm going to bring Tia in so she can say hi. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing good, Robert. Tia!
Hello.
Where's your friend?
I just sent him the link. He was taking a nap when I last talked to him.
Okay. Was he up all night diamond painting?
Up all night diamond painting. He is addicted.
He's got the diamond painting fever. Woo-hoo.
Yes, he does.
So you guys know Tia from Tia's Crazy Craft Addictions. I had the camera on my ugly mug showing off the dog, so we're gonna put it back on the painting where it belongs. And you don't need that much light on it. There. Okay.
So everybody? Can you hear me?
We got Crashly, we got Numb Bum, Diamond Painting Dreamers there, Robert's here. We got a whole house full. Mickey's here with all of her steaks. Narada. So I was encouraging them before you got on. I asked them all to run over to your channel and subscribe. Because you have the best stories, and that dog and me are going to fight.
Hi, dog.
Oh my God. I think
have crazy stories.
Hold on. Speak to Tia while I go take care of this dog.
Hello. Oh, I can't see your chat. What? Should I flip? Oh, there we go. Live comments. There's everybody. Hello. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Holy Echo. Hi, Robert.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Oh, says Tia, she can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you fine.
I hear you. Brittany, I go live on Wednesdays at 8, which is 11 Eastern Standard. I'm sorry it's late, but I do have a few friends that I like to watch as well, and they go earlier on Wednesdays. It works pretty good.
The sound is super muffled. Do you want to go out and come back in again and try it one more time?
No, I'm fine. I can hear.
They're saying you're really, really quiet. Let me see if there's anything I can do on my end too.
Hello.
I'll mute you. Now she's mute. No, nobody can hear her.
Don't mute me.
Now you're unmute.
I'm hot. Where's the air? Hold on 1 second. I'm going to go out and I'm going to come back in.
Okay, try it. Okay, guys, sorry. We'll see when she comes back in if we can hear it better. And Titi is never quiet. This is true. Oh my God, are we going to get an insurance advice in this? Yeah. The story she was telling the other night about her burning her grandma's curtains and then running to the bathroom so they wouldn't suspect it was her was just hilarious. I can't tell them so that they're as funny as when she tells them. But it was pretty funny. All right, I just got to figure out what color this is. Okay, I know. So today has just been one of those trying days for me. I don't know why. It's not any different than yesterday or the day before. I'm just not in a good mood. And I don't know why. There she is. Let's see if her sound is any better. Ugh, this thing. Okay, say hello.
Hello.
Is that any better, guys?
Is it me you're looking for?
Oh, she's going to sing and get me kicked off of YouTube. Crashy says, tell her if she's on the phone to have it face her. StreamYard captures audio when someone is talking and softens the other person's volume. You have everything muted, right?
I'm on my iPad.
She's on.
I never used it before today. It's just sitting here. It's like 4 months old.
Really? It's the first time you used it?
When we were playing, remember when I was in my son's room and I was having a good time? I was like, oh, I like this. This is so great. I could always go on my laptop and, maybe add to the viewing experience, perhaps. One moment.
Okay, hold on.
And that way everybody
they're saying they can hear you, but you're soft. I know when I usually go and you see me and you're like, Rebecca!
That's how I am. I can't believe you guys are saying I'm soft. I'm definitely
Ashley. Yeah.
So,
sorry, she's gonna try to figure it out so she can be louder.
I want to be louder. I want you to hear me. All right.
I can't believe you cut all your hair off.
Yes, cut it off.
Oh my God. You were like Tia with the long hair, and now you're not.
It's real springy, though. And the curls are really cute when I'm paying them attention. So, yes. All right, my computer's up. I'll be back.
Okay. She's coming back. Oh, Crane's Creation. Hello. Dreamer says her cousin did a song on YouTube, but he can't be striked because he wrote the song. Well, if he owns the copyright to it, then there you go. It's his song. I've never written a song. So any song that I sing or that Tia would sing, unless she wrote it, is YouTube's gonna have a problem with it. And frankly, I don't know that their computer can pick up on who owns what song. So he might get booted anyway, even if he does own the song. Allie's singing along. This song just came into my head, and now I can't sing it. I used to sing all the time. Remember all my Sound of Music? Now I don't sing. I'm no fun. I'm just boring old Rebecca. That's my mood. That is my mood. I told you guys I've been waiting for a diamond painting forever from Ever Moment that was ordered before Ever Moment closed. Finally came today, and that's been like forever that this diamond painting was ordered. And yeah, it came in the mail today, but I haven't opened it yet. But I will. Not right now though. Later. Today God, what did I do today? I didn't feel like I did anything. Oh, yes, I know what I did. I finished my scarf. Do you guys want to see? Look. I have a gorgeous scarf. Look at there. It's all pretty on the ends and everything. See? And all the colors. It's beautiful. I could put it on. I thought it would be much longer than it is, but it's not. So let me put it the other way so you guys can see it. There we go. We'll just put it like that. Okay. It really is cold outside, so I could get away with wearing it. And then this, I got a scarf in my friend mail today, and I gave it to my daughter-in-law. It was her colors, and she loved it, so she wore it home. So I'm always happy to take care of the family. You can guess which part of this scarf is my favorite. Pink. This part's pretty too. This is like a raspberry color. And this yarn was given to me by a friend. And it's beautiful. Beautiful. This is a rib stitch that I did. See? Rib stitch. Yep. But I had to figure out how to bind off and do it on camera in sort of an articulate kind of way, like I halfway knew what I was doing. I have not put that video out yet. I've recorded it, but I've got to fix it up a little so I don't look quite so fumbling around. Odd says it's 60 degrees there in Texas. Oh, this morning here in Kansas, it was, with the wind chill, like 17 degrees. My hands were frozen. And yesterday too, when I walked the dog, my hands were frozen. And I can get away with not walking the little one, Jake, the one I just had in my lap. But the big one, because Jake is paper trained, so he'll go on the paper. But the big one, hi, Connie. You are not late. Our guests have not come in yet. Tia's been in. She's having some sound issues, so she's trying to work that out. And we're trying to get Brendan to wake up from his nap because he was up all night diamond painting. Narita loves a scarf. Thank you. So, where was I? Oh, so I had to walk the big dog at 8 o'clock this morning in this 17-degree weather, and my hands were literally frozen because I have to keep at least one hand out on the leash, and I could put the other one in my pocket. I am drinking this new drink. It's not alcohol. It's a combination of Dr. Pepper and cream soda. Now, why would you combine those things? It's diet Dr. Pepper, diet cream soda. I would just be happy if you'd sell diet cream soda, but nobody sells diet cream soda. Now, why is that? So these are the things I think about on a Saturday morning. Who is live after me? Shine Like a Diamond is live after me. She's also live during me, but she will stay on till probably 10 o'clock when Jeremy comes on. So you could go from my live to Shine Like a Diamond's live to Jeremy if he comes on. He doesn't come on every week. It depends on his mood. You know, he's a moody one, Jeremy is. Plus, he's been working so hard. It's 50 where Nareda is today. Nareda, you guys, Nareda's in New York. And I think I've got it bad. Holy cow. Those people in New York are dropping like flies from this virus. Like yesterday, they had 7,000 confirmed by the time the news came on. So Nareda can't go anywhere. Oh, I didn't say I didn't like Jeremy. I love Jeremy. I just said he's moody. So Odd says, I drink the regular Dr. Pepper cream soda. Oh, do you like it? I like it. I'm just saying, if I could find diet cream soda, I would buy it. Okay, I think that's the person we know and love. Tia.
How are you? Can you hear me?
Tia.
Can you hear me better?
Oh my God, that's so much better.
Really?
Yeah, we can.
I don't know why.
Just make sure you have your iPad muted.
Yeah, I'm not on my iPad anymore. Hello.
So what was that thing that was sitting in front of you? The echo.
Probably this, my fan.
No, in front of you is an iPad sitting there.
What's in front of the iPad?
That's an iPad.
Yeah.
Is it muted?
I'm not on the iPad. I logged out.
Oh.
I did. Because.
So where am I hearing myself? Am I hearing myself on your computer?
Are you hearing yourself? Might be. What do I need to do?
I can just start talking. So where's Brendan?
He just texted me. I sent him everything. Let me see.
So Odd says, I think diet cream soda is at Kroger's. They don't have a Kroger's here where I live. We have, if we want to go grocery shopping, we have to go to Walmart or go to a place called Dillon's. That there are no other grocery store chains here that I'm aware of here in Kansas. Now, there are other diamond painters in Kansas that could probably tell me different, but I only know of those two. So Dreamer says 16,000 in California with only 200 dying. That looks like 160,000. She put an extra zero in. Okay, but I know what she meant. 6,211 confirmed cases in New York City alone. That's so many. But over 10,000 in the state. I mean, the good news is most of those people will recover. Dreamer is right. Do I live in the country? Yeah, it's Wichita, Kansas. It's here in this country. The last time I checked, Wichita was still here. It has not blown away. You're fine, Tia. Don't worry about it. You're good. So what are you painting there, honey?
This is Catching Dreams. It's a Chuck Benson. I'm participating in the Chuck-along.
Ooh. So we have also down in the bottom, not safe to say, Brendan.
Hello, everyone.
Brendan, is everything you have muted?
I am working on it now. I don't think it should be.
No. Try to mute whatever you don't need so we don't get echoes.
So let's see.
Allie has been to Wichita. It's not much. It really isn't. But it is certainly in the Odd, not safe to say is his Facebook name. So he thought he would go ahead and use it. Odd says that is Sparkle there, Brendan. Brendan's going to tell us all about it as soon as he gets all straightened out there.
I think I'm straightened out. Can you hear any echo?
No, I cannot. You're good now.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So tell us, Brendan, a little bit about how you got into diamond painting.
Well, I thought Tia would tell that story already. Basically, it was just something that I had some possible interest in at the time. And, you keep walking past it. Like I would walk past it in the Joann's because my friends, they like to actually crochet. So we would go for little things for them. And I would find little, stuff for me. But I would walk past the diamond paintings because I didn't really like the price. Even when they were on the clearance rack, I wasn't really like, I didn't know if I was going to like it. So actually it was Tia who brought in one of her paintings. And when she did, I actually got to see one up close and personal. So that's what really sparked me, like to want to try it. And so I started doing some crazy research to figure out what I wanted to try. And then I just kind of dove head in.
So Tia, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Papa, can you hear me?
Hello. So he just told us the watered down version of how you brought in Hope Runs Deep to work.
Mm-hmm. There were two gentlemen, himself as well as another gentleman. His name is Tony. Tony is very gun shy, and he's worried about his wife because she felt like that's an expensive hobby. And I guess he was, really gun-ho and ready to just start purchasing. Similar to Brandon. Brandon went out and went from 0 to diamond tier in like a month. It took me like 9-10 months. And so he had the bug and Brandon had the bug. And then it took him, I don't know, like a month and a half before he just started plucking. I would ask him every day, so how's it going? How do you like it? And he says, oh, I haven't started yet. I'm mapping out where I'm going to put, my diamonds, and I'm trying to do some customization. And so he started showing me his Bible, which he'll show you guys, and telling me about his system and how he was going to do highlights and lowlights. And I'm like, okay. I paid attention, but you know how when you go to church on Sunday and you there because your mama or your grandmama taking you, so you're not really listening, you just there, falling asleep every fifth word you hear. Yeah. So I heard highlights and something about customizing and highlights, and I thought, oh, that's a great idea. So I'm gonna use that in the painting I'm working on. When I get to that part, I'm gonna highlight that. And that's what I did. I was working on my daughter's birthday present. I highlighted the area that I thought, would be enhanced. I really wish I had paid more attention because I see now afterwards, and based on what he's doing, how I could have really blinked it out.
Well, I told you to kind of just put it in the snowflakes. I thought would be a good area for you because they would have 3D popped out of the picture, and you didn't have to do all of them. But if you would have randomly did a couple of snowflakes in that sparkle like that, it would have made them stand out more than the other ones.
See?
So for the next painting, you got to take me to church all in little bits, you know.
All right, I will prepare the sermon.
There we go.
There you go. So, Brendan, I'm curious, before diamond painting, you said some of your friends crocheted. Were these male friends?
They crochet.
Male
There's some
friends?
other work friends, no, but I do have some male friends who know how. I tried to crochet. I'm not good at it because for some reason, I guess my count is always off. So when I try to crochet a square, it ends up being a triangle.
Whoa,
So-
that's real off.
Have you done anything other than diamond painting, like any kind of art?
I can knit as far as like handicrafts like that. Other kind of art is more or less design. Let's see. I mean, I can do the coloring. That's some stuff that I've done. I mean, I can't really show you because I lost all of my actual work in a car accident as far as the actual coloring work. But I used to color. And if I could, I'll try to find it on my phone, a picture. But it's hard for you to really kind of see, but you could see in the picture of me coloring, like where most of this comes from, how like color is something that I do. I used to paint, and I was an educator with LAUSD, the school district in Los Angeles. And so I taught preschool, and I headed the art department of my school. So, art has always been something big for me, but I never really would say formally trained in
I
it,
don't
just
know.
kind of natural.
I don't know how into YouTube you are, but there are some amazing YouTubers that don't do anything but color, and they are amazing. I don't know if you've ever looked at any of those people, but some of the stuff they're doing with coloring is just, my coloring, the extent of my coloring is the People of Walmart coloring book.
The People of Walmart. That's a
You never saw my People of Walmart coloring book?
no. That's
Oh my God.
love.
It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I get that out every now and then. It's pretty funny. They're all half dressed.
In there where you can't tell if someone's coming or going.
They're all half dressed.
Like
Yeah.
Definitely looking for a picture like that. Just want to say, well, I can't tell if they're walking forward or if I'm looking at the back. That would be ideal.
And then half of them are driving those little scooters that, you have to have a scooter at Walmart, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't, but that is my ultimate fear is to ever end up in a People of Walmart post online, or now they have a coloring book. So
I know they do. They have a whole website, I think, about the People of Walmart.
oh Lord, yeah, that's my fear. I used to go late at night just to get the entertainment. When you have kids and you're no longer hitting up the club, the People of Walmart will keep you entertained. Oh my gosh, they got a coloring book, huh?
Oh,
Man.
oh yeah. Well,
I just want to know from all the colorists, what is the skin tone that matches the color of khaki or leggings so that you can't tell if someone got pants on or not? That's what I really want to know. And do they have that in a DMC color?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm terrible at coloring. I saw where there was a little boy. I don't know how old he was, but he told his teacher, whenever I asked for a flesh color, people hand me peach, a peach crayon. So Crayola actually came out with a box of flesh-colored crayons that this boy is promoting.
That would be ideal, though, to be honest. I'm not big on coloring. I've never been good at coloring because I'm not what I call fashion savvy. I will throw on anything and go somewhere together. I don't care if they match or not.
Oh, you and I would be perfect together.
Yeah, I'd be up in Walmart, like, the star. Here we go, coming to you live this week. Tia, people of Walmart's queen or something, So I try to.
I'll get in the parking lot and realize I still have house shoes on.
I wear flip flops.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Dresses where you just pull them over your head. That's all you got to put on. There's no work in that. I mean, you don't have to match anything. The bottoms match. I just get up there and go put the dress on, and I'm good.
Put on the moo-moos, and then we go. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Brendan, it has digressed.
They can't even wear cute shoes now. They have closed down all of the salons. I can't get my feet done. Oh man, I'm over here hurting.
Seriously, they closed them down?
Yes, you cannot get a massage. You can't get, the governor, he got mad. Somebody pissed him off. I think it was GameStop. That's just me. I saw a post where GameStop said, if anyone of like law enforcement comes in here and says that you have to close down, you are free to show them this memo that we're sending out and point them to this link. And we feel we're an essential service, and we're providing an essential service to those who are.
They are.
So they refuse to close, and now the government.
They are, man. Can you imagine how many people don't want to deal with their kids? That's one. How many people, don't like to deal with reality in general? So now you're going to make them come out of their virtual reality into our reality and then tell them they trapped in a house? Oh, no.
Yep.
That's an essential service.
Oh, yeah.
The government got pissed and shut it all down. He said, I'm tired of you businesses trying to find legal loopholes to stay open, close, stay home, do not go to work. Starting tonight at midnight. I mean, it was like the quickest. I'm about to sign this paper and it's going in effect as soon as I sign. And then, he did his little scribble and there you go. He was online yelling. I was like, why is he yelling? There's like nobody there with him. But he was ticked.
Well, Tia, why don't you start us off and show us what you did for your daughter's birthday?
I can definitely do that. Now, I'm just going to say, guys, this right here, I've had works of art before. And I've had them where, mama don't want to let this go because this is it. But working on this is what I call my labor of love. So I'm just going to show you guys.
Oh, my God.
This was the Snow Queen. I know you can see that bling right there. I learned well. I told you, I went to church one time, and I didn't go to sleep. I listened to what he was saying, so. Around the edge, I painted with acrylic paint, and around, this is washi tape. So just so you know, you're wondering, I got a little artistic edge in me, not much, I just kind of laid the tape down and then I painted with the acrylic, so I felt like I was doing something. Woo, yay me. Here we go. So let's see.
Beth, she is in Nevada.
I am.
Vegas.
Yeah, I'm here lockdown. I'm on lockdown in Nevada. We ain't got no strip. We can't go get rid of what little bit of money we still have. Oh
man, I got rid of mine quick.
Look, girl, let me tell you, they shut down the dispensaries. Everybody got to go and make up with all them street thugs that they ticked off. When they allowed certain, medicinal drugs to go legal.
Yeah.
Like, I need you no more. I'm going to the store. So now the store is closed, and everybody going to make good. You got kilo in them number, So it is crazy here.
So show us where you added your touches to that painting, because there is.
Start with the top.
Yeah. Oh my God! Look at that. Woo.
No, I haven't sealed. I'm scared to seal. Okay, you see.
You
right
know, I wouldn't
every
if I
once
didn't
in a
need
while.
to. Yeah, I
I
wouldn't.
touch sparklers. So I started off and I just kind of sprinkled across the top because initially he was like, just add a couple that'll bring, the sparkle out. And I said, yeah, that's a good idea. So I did start from the top and I worked my way down. So coming down, I was like, I can't see where else I can put in any sparkles. I really was like at a disadvantage for trying to come up with different. Plus, there was an AB color in here, and you'll see that coming in some of the white. That's where you're seeing so much right in here. I came down a little bit more, a little bit further, and I said, I got to start. So right in here, I really wanted to enhance the dress. I wanted the dress to look like, I'm going to come in closer. See if you guys can get, it's messing up the camera. I do apologize.
It's okay.
I wanted the dress to really kind of sparkle. Let me see if I can get it as I move closer. Yeah, right here. So right in here is where you see I use the actual diamond dot sparklers. And they're a lot duller than the Tima sparklers. So if anyone uses, if you've ever gone on to Diamond Painting with Sparklers, she has a wonderful set of sparklers, and we did do a comparison. We showed my sparklers that I got from Diamond Dots versus her sparklers, and hers are just so much more brilliant. They shine a lot more. They pick up the light and they reflect the light a lot better. So I definitely, would encourage use of those. It depends on what you're trying to do, because I know, and Brandon will talk to you about that a little bit. He had some areas of his painting that he wanted to dull the sparkle a little bit. He wanted it sparkly. He was still customizing it, but he wanted to kind of tone it down because it was too sparkly. So she definitely has those beautiful, brilliant. I wish that it didn't do that, but
I think it's playing with your camera.
it's
That is just
I wish you could
amazing.
see it in person, because you can't imagine the sparkle to it. Like, I was so shocked. But I mean, you can see it maybe a little bit in the angle where I did all of her boning, where you would see the boning normally in a dress. I'm trying to get it to depict. Unfortunately, it's not depicting as much, but it is. Maybe that's a better angle. It just came out so beautiful, and she screeched. This was when we were still allowed out of the house, and I took her, I took her to her favorite restaurant, and so my son was with me, and he had it rolled, and we had 2 ribbons on the end. The ribbons match the color, because this is her favorite color. She loves like hues of baby blue. And so we had everything set up so beautifully. And then obviously we were going to present her with her, and she's seen the scroll, and she already immediately said, "You made me a diamond painting?" Because I've been giving them away as gifts, but I had never given her one. And I said, yeah, for my baby. And so she was happy. And then as she unrolled it, there were like families there that had their kids. Obviously, this is the Snow Queen, and everybody is familiar with the Snow Queen. You can probably see the sign right here a lot as well. And so there were so many people coming over, and oh my God, that's beautiful. Every little girl that was there, I want one of those. So, it was a big moment, because I was a proud mama. My daughter was the envy of all the other, kids and women that were there. And there was a lot of women who, caught their eye as far as diamond painting. And then the dads were like, "Oh goodness, really? Did you really have to bring that?" Yeah, I did. I had to bring that for my baby. And it was great. It was a great moment. I felt like, she really got to share her birthday, and she got to feel like this is her favorite all-time Disney movie and ancient film, her favorite color, her favorite princess. So it was like I got to give her everything all in one, and it was customized. So someone else does this, it'll hers will be unique in our own way. So that was what I liked about it. I really was grateful to Brandon for giving me the idea. I know he got tired of me like, oh, I can't wait. You think she gonna like it? I asked him that a million times, and she did. She loved it, and I was so happy about her interaction. We were about to record it, but we were disrupting a lot of people's meal at that point. So
So, Brendan, tell us about what are you working on there? Tell us what you're working on.
So the painting is the fairest of them all, which is a depiction of Snow White. At the moment, I am in customization mode on her dress, the corset piece of her dress, which is what I decided to kind of go mainly hard on in this particular painting because it is going to be more or less the focal point. The shoulder areas, I think I'm going to leave the normal drills just so this area pops out. All of this is customized with diamond painting with sparklers products. I've got some of her ABs. I've got one, two, three crystals. One of her metallics, which is this one I'm working with here, the blue metallic, and I have her ABs in here as well, which I think this is the 820 AB here in this line. So it's a mix between regular Aurora Borealises, some actual crystals that are like the rhinestone translucent, and some of the sparklers, which are here, this is the peacock sparkler, which is this one here. I don't know if I can get you guys to really see it that well, but it's the peacock sparkler, not that one lone blue one that's in there. I don't know how you get the lone one in there. It just jumps.
I see it though.
Yeah, it was sparkling so bright.
he
Like,
wants
see me. So in this particular piece, I guess, I did a lot of this freehand customization. The Bible that they call or they talk about, I did not unfortunately use on this particular painting because she kind of popped up on me. I saw it was sold out, and I had to get it, and I found a way to get it from them, so I was happy about that. But when I did find a way to get it, I had already ordered from Tina, so I kind of didn't map this one, and Tia kept, just start. And I just kind of finally put one drill on it to make her be quiet. And she was so mad because I literally put one drill in the corner and said, there, I started. Now, leave me alone.
And then went 2 more days without doing anything.
Yeah, because I was waiting for the sparklers to come in. And once the sparklers came in and I saw what I had, I said, what I'm going to do, this is my first painting. And this is going to be also customized. So it's not like I had a very big know what to do painting kind of experience. So I was like, let me just play this one by ear. And I'll use my my expertise with different colors and fashion and things like that to kind of just see what I could do. Like I said, more or less, it was more of me kind of trial and erroring where I wanted to put it this time to see how each color would go. And so what I do in that sense, on this one, because it's not mapped out, trying to find me a little piece of something. Okay, so what I do is I'll take some of the paper that I get rid of. I'll have a nice chunk of it. So, say for instance, because I'm going to do this piece, and what I do is I'll just cover this piece with this piece, and I will just kind of take my tweezers. And I know it's a long process right now, like I said, because this one's not matte, but where I want to switch out a color, I will take what color I'm thinking of switching it out with. Let's find that one that was irritating me in here. Come on, you can do it. Okay. So I'll take it and I'll basically kind of put it where I think I'm going to want it. So let's say I want to just replace the 3 with this color. So I'll sit it there. And then I'll just keep on placing them where they're supposed to be and looking at it how I like it. So then when I'm done, I'll take a picture just so I can remember their actual placing. And then I just slide that completely off. So now I can actually put down the drills. And even sometimes I still change it while I'm working in that sense as well. So it right now it's more of a longer process than I was hoping, because like I said, I have to kind of look at it, look at the depth, look at the way it was coming out, and see if I'm really gonna like it. Like this one was a little bit harder because when the light hits the area here on the picture, it's kind of harder to tell than in person what it's really giving off. On the camera, to me, it just looks like, circly and stuff like that. But
It
when
looks
you
like a
actually
couple
hold
of
it up,
pools of water.
Yeah.
yeah,
Is there a
when
way
you
to
actually
move it
hold
around?
it up,
Yeah.
well, it's not going to help. I've tried like a lot to try to see if the camera would capture the actual thing, and what I do to try to do that, and I'll see if maybe it'll work. I'll take my light source and I'll move it so that you could kind of see
Wow.
it sparkle.
Yeah.
And when it gets over certain areas, you'll see certain things will
Wow.
actually
Yeah.
change.
Well,
So it just like I'll just kind of go over it a couple of times, and I'm looking at the depth and how it changes and stuff like that.
When you move it around, that's how it looks without you being mindful of the light source when you're in person. Like do that once more, move it around. Because I was saying to Rebecca, and when I talked to Tina a few days ago, I was like, you cannot imagine what it looks like in person, and it doesn't show up. But when you move your light source around, it is picking it up more, and it is showing what it looks like more to the naked eye.
yeah. I was a majorette in high school and I didn't have that much bling on my body. But when I spun around in that light, let me tell you.
Look at that. That is exactly what it looks like. When he brings it over, I am so amazed at how
Um,
gorgeous it is.
so Brendan, what is all this mapping you're talking to us about? Explain what
So,
that is and how you do it. Convert us.
the Bible. The Bible is probably the Bible is, see, that's why I'm saying it's two ways. You'll have people who are methodical, probably OCD like me, and you have the Bible. So the Bible is kind of like the mapping process of kind of, you know, every piece in the painting. So I will kind of show you with one. I've got a couple that are what I guess in the Bible you'll call pre-kitted up. So I know exactly what I need. So here is the work for the daughter of the Sea King, which is this one here. So with that, if you look, I know you probably can't see most of the words or numbers. I don't know how clearly you can see them, but this is kind of the the process. So what I do is basically I'll go through the whole entire painting with the actual color list. And with the color list, I'll actually pick like a section of color. Like in the first section, I have the reds, the oranges, and the yellow. That's all one color family. That if you think about a rainbow, and this is how I kind of do colors, I have to think about a rainbow and I have to think about how the colors sit in the rainbow. Because when you look at the rainbow and how the colors sit, that's how colors actually blend in life. So your red is separated from yellow by orange. And if you look, you'll see that in here. My red is separated from my yellow by orange because to make orange, you have to take red and mix it with yellow. And when you do that, you create orange. And that's how the rainbow is. Yellow and green makes blue. So you'll have green between yellow and blue. That's how the rainbow works. That's how the color like actually comes together. So I take the mapping, I map out every color, like 307 is in this particular photo or in this particular piece, 307, where it sits, it's a light yellow. It's in her hair, and it's also in the bottom of the painting. So if you look at this again real quick, you have the yellow here. It's mapped in her hair and in the bottom of the painting here. I'm trying to not block the light from you guys. So that's how it's mapped. If I wanted to know what colors are in her bra area, the purples, they're all here. So down here, I have light purple, which is a 210 in the bra. I have another light, a 209, which is in the bra. The darks are the 3837s in the bra. So when I look at, I want to customize the bra on this for sure. When I go to Tina's store, I know I'm looking for every single one of these that I can find. The 210, 209, 208, 3837, 327, and the 550. Those are what I'm looking for just to customize the bra. Which ones I may use, I'm not really sure at the moment. Now that I know how to use her product effectively, that I can mix, and this was another test, another trial, because with her product, she has so many different forms, which make it even hard. You have the sparklers, you have crystals, which are like rhinestones, like actual stones you can see through with color. You have the metallics, which are like a hard, like, color, like, but still sparkly. So you have the ABs. How did they sit next to each other? How did the colors go with each other? This was all a trial and error piece with her. She's my first actual experiment on how the actual product meshes together. So now that I see how I can mesh the product, I know it doesn't really matter of those which ones I can find. I can fit them correctly as long as I have something that is either close to the color and how to get the lights to the darks. So in this one, this is what I'll be doing. I'll be trying to do her bra in this one. I'm going to also try to do these flowers here. And I'm going to probably also do either her tail, the green in her tail, and probably highlighted in her hair and her lips. Those will be the main things that I'll probably do with this particular one. So if you go back, all I have to do is look at what's in her hair. She has 307s, 742s, and some red 947s. I know I can find the 606 and the 6x3. That's what I call them. And the 321s in the AB forms. I'm going to try to find some more crystals. I tend to like the actual crystals, which is this area here in the middle. I've started to tend to like the way the light reflects with the crystals, but I know everything can't be all crystal, only because if I do it that way, it's hard to get depth and shading.
You're
So,
right, Odd. He certainly is. Got her on speed dial.
do you use any of the colors that come with the painting? You use those colors as well, right?
Yes, there's certain areas right now that I'm just customizing completely, like her dress. The only thing that is the actual colors that came with it is the outlined black in her dress right now. Everything else is from Tina. But up here, her neck is all of the actual color that came with it. Her hair is the actual color that came with it. The background at the top is the actual color that came with it. And I can show you guys the complete or the kind of whole work. Just gonna get
Yeah,
really
the kind of
difficult.
view that you gave me earlier today would be great to show
Yes.
the hair ribbon and the makeup and
Yeah.
beautiful.
So just give me 1 second to kind of prepare
Tia, what
that
are you
because
working
remember
on
how
there?
difficult it is.
This is Catching Dreams. And the only thing that I plan to do, because this painting is kind of muted, and so I have, obviously, you guys know, Tina has turned off her order form. So my painting probably won't be as brilliant, but I'm working on Catching Dreams. Hopefully, you guys can catch the photo. And
I gotta
see.
say, it looks like a confetti nightmare to me. Yeah. I'm just telling you.
Mr. Pinson, though. And so I got these 7001. These are the diamond dots, the new, I don't know if these are sparklers. I would call these more metallics. Anyway, like I said, we did a test. They're not as brilliant, but I will be using the 7001 to kind of customize, especially as you look in the water in Catching Dreams and kind of look at the water going out into, for me, it's all about the emotion of the painting, what it causes me to do. There's a dock in this painting, and I really would love to just go sit on that dock, look out into the sunset, and wonder where that's going. Hey, Snow White. How you doing, Snow White? That's definitely Chuck,
Okay.
Okay, there we go. You're going to hold her up. There we go.
I'm trying to rearrange it.
He got her sitting in the seat, like
Okay, there you go. All right, go ahead.
My little pillow. So in this piece, I'm sorry, like I said, it's so crude. I have to use my bed for my background right there. But so in this one, we've got from the top, like I said, I started with just the 310. I don't know if you can see my fingers. Tell me if you can see, because I only have limited view. Okay.
Nope.
So from the top. Okay, you can't.
Nope.
You see just that diamond hanging above her head. You could. Okay, there you go. There you go.
You have to bring her down and use the hands and like hold her up to the camera.
I wanted to give a complete view first before I move it close so that everybody can see like from where it starts, just kind of where it goes, and just kind of give more or less the full view before I move it close so you can see everything. So when I go through, you'll see here in just the corners, I started with some 310 sprinkled just to give just to see how it was going to fit. And then all of this is all actual same color that came with it. Then I decided to try to shade in the red area here. And then I also tried in the diamond that's hanging to see how the crystals with the ABs and the actual color that came with it would go together. The whole entire background is original. The copper up here is original, except for a couple of accents that I put in some of the copper just to add a little bit of shine. And then where it really started to go a little crazy was her bow. I completely changed the whole entire bow, and then I mapped her eyes, and I gave her eye shadow and shadow up into the eyelid here, and then her lips. I didn't really like how they had them, so I kind of customized. Actually, went over what they did and we filled her lips out a little bit more to the bottom and the top because they were just so tiny. I'm like, how can I show lips that shame the red rose? Like, you can't show lips that shame a rose that's all. Like, it wasn't working for me. And then here, I decided to do her cowling area and her pieces that go back to her cape in the same as the bow and then the dress. So to get closer for you guys, I'll start at the top.
Look at that bow. Good God. Oh,
Isn't it
And
sparkly?
you can see
wow.
the 3 tens
Look
in
at
the
that.
top. You can see the shading here in the reds. A little bit closer. The reds are just shaded with ABs, and it's kind of hard. I'm trying to see what angle you can see it the best at.
Oh wow, that bow is amazing.
Yeah.
And then you have the diamond that's done. And maybe if let me see if I give it a little bit less light on one.
Yep, a little less light. That did it. Look at that bow.
It almost looks
So you
pink,
can,
doesn't it?
well, because there is some hot pink for depth in there. It
Oh,
gives
okay.
it more of I put the hot pink in like here in the middle and a little bit here, there, and then around to give kind of a shadowy effect to kind of change the color so it wouldn't just be solid. I did the same with her lips, just in the actual middle. It's hard when you're looking at the thing to move your finger in the right way. So just in the middle of her lips, you'll see there's some pink just to give it a little depth to kind of shade that that's the inside of her lip. Um, and I put the sparklers in the middle. And then with her eyeshadow, which is the feeling for me, which is the best piece in this actual painting for me because it's all completely free-handed. Like I had no guide, no nothing. And I don't know if you guys can see it or if it's too bright. If it's too bright, let me know. I can try to dim the light a little bit
No,
so
we
you
can
can
see
see the
it.
shape.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like her eyeshadow shading was pretty difficult for me because I mean my sister's an esthetician, so I know a little bit about makeup, but it was just kind of like I got to freehand this. It's not like I got a brush, you know, to
Right.
do it. Let me use my arm. There we go. So it was that, then her lips. Oh, it feels so bright to me. And then it goes down into the dress right now.
And that thing just keeps going and going and going. That wow.
Well, actually, it's almost done. Like that's after this is only just a
Oh,
little
okay.
bit more. I'm almost to the end. Like that is actually the end right here. This last little piece.
And guys, I want you to know this man he hasn't slept in 3 weeks. He's been
No,
doing
he's not sleeping. That's the other problem. I told him to get started so this wouldn't happen, and he's like not sleeping. He's plucking half the night away.
It's so beautiful.
He loves it.
Well, you know, these things kind of help me with my anxiety, and it is a peaceful place for me. Like when I'm in it, there's like there's no drama, no stress. Nothing's bothering me, so I kind of am able to decompress per se. And especially when you have a stressful job and you already have anxiety, it's
Yes.
like, you kind of get overwhelmed sometimes. So, and I work two jobs most days. So by the time I'm home, I leave about 7:30 in the morning. I usually don't get home until about 10:30, almost sometimes even 11 o'clock at night every day. So when I start and say I want to just do an hour, it sounds great. By the time I've started and I look at the section I'm on, I just keep on like, well, I'm just a couple more. I'm gonna just finish this section, and the next thing I know, it's morning.
Oh, that happens to all of us. And next thing you know, yeah, the night has gone by.
You're breaking.
And now you're working from home. It's even harder because you're trying to do your work and the diamond painting is staring at you. Calling my name. Well, with me, it's a cross. I've been keeping the cross stitch in front of me so I can cross stitch and take phone calls at the same time. So,
Well, see, if I didn't have to type, if I was at my old job, this would be great because I didn't have to type while I'm on the phone. But with this job, I have to type, so I can't sit there unless somebody is just really honestly complaining themselves away and I'm just giving them the moment. I can sit there for like 20 minutes, just let them talk. Like, okay, you need to vent, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and vent because I know it's no point in me interrupting, even though you aren't saying anything worth any value. It's no point in me interrupting. So let me just let you go ahead and tell me what you think, and then once you're out of breath, I'll tell you how it is. That's how I usually work. So I'll let you, get your little steam going, and then I'll come in and be like, okay, well, that was nice. So let me tell you what's going on. Like, so.
do you do the same thing as Tia? You guys do the same job?
Yes.
Oh, Tia, every week Tia has an automotive tip of the week or insurance
she
tip
only
of the
do
week.
one time, and I laughed. I was like, "T, this is crazy. Like, I'm not bringing that into my life."
I asked him for a tip. He said, "Tell him to buy a dash cam." Okay.
Yes, buy a dash cam. That's my tip.
There you go.
So I can
Tia,
see who actually
you
telling
got
the
any
truth.
tips for us tonight, Tia?
Do I have any tips?
I have one.
Yeah, this one, it's not a nice one though, but I'm going to give it because it seems to be, especially for the youth. We are not like miracle workers. When you call your insurance carrier because you're setting up a claim, we're not erasing whatever it is you're wanting us to erase. That's definitely not what we're there for. And that it seems to be, when the younger people contact us, well, what do I pay insurance for? I hear that a lot from the youth. And the unfortunate part is insurance is paid for so that you have someone to offset the cost of an out-of-pocket expense. It's called risk transfer. You're transferring the risk that you may have to pay all of this, especially if you're at fault. So you pay a small amount for us to pick that risk up and take care of it in the event that you file a claim. It's not, well, I pay my insurance company. I don't think I was at fault. Make this go away. We're not able to assist in that way. So that's would be the tip that I had, is to, maybe provide a better understanding of what insurance actually is.
That would be over most young people's heads, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Looks like I can continue on that.
I'm gonna get a dash cam.
Wait a minute, you said risk what?
I can continue on that with the young ones.
That's what my kids don't listen to me, because I probably talk over their head. But I do have a tip. something that I think is really valuable. You guys all know I'm crazy. I like to have a lot of fun. Like earlier when I came on, obviously I'm trying to get everyone to laugh and things like that. But in light of everything that's going on, I think that everybody, if there's someone in your neighborhood, a friend, a relative, family member that that's older, I feel like they're going to be the ones to struggle and suffer the most. And if we could just, kind of pay some thoughts to them during this difficult time, the youth, I feel like, aside from just wanting to get out there and have a little fun, I think they're going to be okay. Then you have, the middle part of America, where the patient earners, we're the ones who provide security to the youth and things like that. And we're the ones that are most concerned about, our parents and our grandparents,
Yeah.
the ones that are getting older and maybe not being able to fend for themselves. And in this time, it's easy to forget about them because we're worried about who's going to provide security to us, So that would be my only, actual tip that I'm trying to focus on, looking out for those who can't look out for themselves.
Yeah, I agree. I'm
That's a good
kind
tip.
of fearful of that right now.
Yes.
My
Did I
dog is barking again.
say, did I take it too serious? The dog is like, shut up. Shut up.
No, he's out there playing in the living room. He gets very boisterous when I go live. No other time.
I didn't hear him at all this morning. What's going on?
So, Kristen,
No, he actually even came in the room too.
Yeah, he came and played with us. What is going on? Back up.
I don't know. He just knows. So, Crystal wants to stop the painting she's doing and go work on Snow White. Don't you? Well, I know one person, a creator, bless her heart, she has been working on that daggum Snow White for like a year and a half. Every time I go to her live,
Man.
she's got Snow White up there. And, oh, good Lord. But I wish you could see yours. It's gorgeous. And what you've done in 3 weeks' time. My goodness. So, how many more do you have mapped out there, Brenda?
I have 4 others already mapped, and I just ordered one more princess today too. So if I count the one that I ordered today
That's
with
I
the one
talked
I
to
have
you.
over there. Yeah, when we actually did our practice run, Tia had contacted me that you wanted to do a practice run while I was in the middle of trying to finagle some coupons.
He had an attitude, and you cheered him up. He was like, I'm trying to get on here, and I'm trying to get these coupons. And listen, let's go have some
Yeah.
fun. We're going to get on with Rebecca. We're going to have a little
And I
fun.
was mad.
So, I had to soften him.
Well, let me just tell you a little secret about Diamond Art Club. They have no sense of humor. None.
Better not get on there and try.
So
Then.
do not get on their bad side.
Okay.
Just call them up, do your business, and then go on about your business because they have no sense of humor.
Well, that's good. That's a good tip
Yeah.
for me. Obviously,
I
he's in
just
my
wanted to try to get my coupon. That's all. Because if I can get a coupon, right? If I can get a coupon for at least 20%, I buy so much more than I even. And that's the thing that they don't understand with me. Like, sale is weakness for me. Anything, if it's sale, I don't care. Sometimes even if it's $2, I freak out. Like, oh my God. Like, so if I could get a coupon,
Brendan,
that's
I'm
okay.
just telling you, that is one company. They don't care if you spend $1 million at that company. They will wipe you off the map if they had a choice to. I'm just telling you, they don't care how much you spend on their product. They just want you to do it their way. Okay, so just play by their rules.
Every company like that is like that, though. As far as the coupons, I'm a coupon nerd. Like in general, even when I go to some of the big brand stores, like people will see. Like I don't know if you saw the wall behind me. I have a whole wall of Coach bags. It's got to be at least, I'd say, at least about $10,000 worth of bags hanging on my wall in just that corner. and I may have paid maybe about $600. Like, I'm very good at what I do when it comes to shopping. So,
So what princess did you buy?
this latest one, I just got the, what do they call her? The Lost Princess, which is Rapunzel.
Oh, and Tina Burney just came into the chat. Your favorite
Hey, T. Yes, yes. I call her the goddess of sparkle.
So how did you discover Tina?
And Tia again, because I was talking to her about when my I had ordered my paintings, they hadn't come yet, and I was telling her, just looking at them, I was like, yeah, so I see you have to do what they tell you, but you know me, I'm a kind of a rebel. I'm looking at some of the pictures, and even in the ones that I saw, that the one that I saw that she did, I was looking at some things like, man, I wish they sparkled. And she told me about the ABs. When you look at some of the packages that most sites have, they have one AB. They have two ABs. The maximum I've seen is maybe about four or so. So it's like, okay, you got a little sprinkle.
And then
But
when you look at
every
the package,
single,
there's like 10 in the package.
yeah, and then
I'm like, wait a minute, that's it.
all of them, all of them have these sayings like, do what make you sparkle or shine bright and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, how can I shine? You only gave me like 5 pieces. So that's
Exactly.
when she told me about Tina's diamond painting with sparklers. So I tried funny stories, since you like funny stories, Rebecca. So I tried to join diamond painting with sparklers. Right now, mind you, I hate social media. I am a very big advocate about hating it because as a kid, it ruined my life. There was a lot of trolls and mean people out there, ruined my love relationships and interests. It's so easy, especially nowadays with the way they make it, for people to be cheaters and get away with it. Like, I just hate social media. So I got rid of my Facebook, Instagram, everything. Like, I didn't want to have anything to do with watching anybody else live their life when I could go live my own. That's how I felt. So when she told me about diamond painting with sparklers, I was like, well, how do I contact her? Oh, well, she's on Instagram. Well, I don't have it. Well, she's on
Oh
Facebook.
no.
I don't have it. So how do I contact her? So she was like, hey, you're going to have to figure it out. You're going to have to go to Facebook or something. So I went and made a Facebook. And that's where, when you asked me earlier about my name, I went and made a Facebook really quick because I'm like, well, I need these things for my paintings. I want to try to customize. So in order to see her list, I have to get in the group. So I made that Facebook just because I don't want one. And I didn't want my family and friends, because Facebook is invasive. It starts to go through all of your stuff, all of your phone numbers, everything that it can find out about you, and start sending messages to people to link you, or you may know this person and you may know this person. And I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want to be bugged. So let me just make one for diamond painting. And so this name was something I had came up with a long time ago on my Google account, when it was funny, like, to just make up a name that nobody would know it's you, like a kind of like James Bond name. So when I thought about it, I'm like, well, what's a name that's, good? Because my real name is not safe to say. And when I said it, I was like, oh. And so I just spelled it out like that. And I was like, well, there you go, a name. And so when I joined, I tried to join Diamond Painting with Sparklers, and they thought I was like a troll or a bot or something. So I got in, and then as soon as I got in, they blocked me. They like completely threw me out. I couldn't find it anymore. I couldn't Google it, anything. So I'm like, Tia, what's going on? I saw it, but now I can't see it. And she was like, I don't know. And we had to figure it out. And so how I got, my goddess of sparkle on speed dial, as they say, is I had to actually send her a actual email. I had looked on somebody's YouTube that showed her actual email, and I emailed her so that she would see that I was a real person. And I explained to her why I had no pictures and friends. I just made it only to join her group at the time. So, she understood, and she, as the, leader, she brought me right on in. And ever since, she's kind of been just my sparkle guru. So I just like, man, I know that funny story. I know that she had second thoughts and was like, why did I let him in once she let me in? Because I was driving her crazy with questions like, well, what is this? Like, why is this one like this? Like, do you have any more of these? And how do you order this? And I don't know. What do you think? Like, she was like, I just inundated her and a couple of the moderators with so many different questions in the order process. But now that I've got it down pat, I'm like, I'm pretty good. So, I had to give her props because honestly, without her, my painting would really not be what it is. Because without her products, I'd be kind of stuck in some other land right now.
So,
you're just plain like me. That's all.
Tina, your favorite drills dealer. So, Tina, I saw that yesterday you were down to like 50. I've been following you every day. I'm like, what's the update today? Or like, where are you at with the orders? Because every day I go on your Facebook page and I'm checking it out.
Well, I definitely feel like when she opens that order form back, anyone that's seen that picture, oh man.
It's going to be Brendan and then me. And then Tia.
Well, I definitely know I'm ordering. I already know what I'm ordering, and I know what my next couple paintings are, so I'm ready.
I'm going to try the regular sparklers.
I'm going to get a few of those. They're really brilliant, though, I'm going to tell you. So
yeah.
They really do shine.
I would suggest, and what I was going to also suggest to T, she has a kind of sample pack per se where you can get a few different ABs and things like that. What I was going to suggest to her is to maybe make a starter pack with a little bit of diversity so that you can try them out and see the different levels between sparklers, metallics, ABs, crystals. If you could, like you had the one that you can get all of the ABs, if there could be just a little starter pack, and maybe like instead of a whole bag, maybe a half a bag or something like that of just start out colors and just some one color. Like let's just say you have like a starter blue pack and you have blue ABs, blue crystals, blue metallics. Just like in here, all of this is just different. Product. It's not the same. So if I would have just bought sparklers, I would have been limited to just this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we had some kind of diversity for people that are coming in to try them out, or people who want to get into the customization but really don't know how and can play like I showed you by just putting a piece of the old plastic from one of your other paintings on top of your plastic and just dropping different colors. I pour some out of all of the colors I'm working with, and I just put them over which ones I think I want to switch them out and put it together like this. So when it's actually done, it looks like this, but it's not drilled in. So, I mean, I just think like that would be a good idea that I was going to bring to her about that and some other things I was going to email her about, to kind of get it. But I know the only thing about her is like I try not to overdo her because she be working. And she be working. And,
like you guys should go into business together. Like maybe an East Coast or a West Coast office there of the sparkler office.
Yeah, I mean, the only problem I would have with going into business with her is I would be the customer because I'd buy all the product to sell and then I'd use it.
You'd be using all the products.
That's a horrible business model.
Yeah. And they say in the addiction business, you can't sell what you smoke.
That's right. Well, Tina Diamond paints. She does.
Yes, I don't know how she does it. Maybe because she can order so much at once. You know, I just can't. I just see myself being like, you ordering it, and I'm like, well, I need those special 310s for this picture, so I'm out. And then there it comes out of my pocket. I'm not making any more money anymore. I'm just spending it.
Yeah, she's not gonna be able to go into business with him.
She would be fine because she would basically, she getting her money. It's just she getting it from me instead of y'all. And like she even says in the comments, like it's hard for her to diamond paint much because she's working so much. We driving her crazy.
I think she is trying to aim for opening her form, and she can tell me if I'm wrong. The beginning of April, yeah, should be she did say that beginning of April. Yep, I'll be there beginning of April, April 1st, and don't make it an April Fool's Day. That's canceled this year because that can't be as what's really going on.
Look at the calendar.
April 1st.
I may have to put some funds.
Yeah, I'm saying that's a little ways off. Is there any way that special, requests may go and I feel bad.
It's not that far off. Today's the 21st. That's what, 10 days?
Yeah, 10 days. Yep.
Oh, y'all can wait 10 days, can't you?
Well, I was hoping it was going to be open by the end of the weekend. She said she was down to 50 orders.
But she has life. Life is going on,
That's true. Yeah. Well, I'm waiting, Tina. Can't wait.
So does anybody have any questions for our guests tonight? Any questions about their sparklers? Oh my God, they're so beautiful.
That's a great idea.
So I'm thinking like that Chuck Penson, I would not be able to look at that even at this point and go, okay, this is where I need to put sparklers.
I haven't gotten there yet to the point where I've decided where. I'm not a big mapper like like Brandon is. I am looking at just the ocean part. Like I'll show you the picture again. Where you see, here we go. Where you see the boat and where the water kind of clicks off.
Yeah.
And just like going up in there, making the water kind of shiver a little bit more.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also in the clouding area where the light breaks through, I would go in there and see what probably a bees I could find in there, and maybe in the actual buildings, the outlined areas like window lighting, I would probably look into. It's kind of hard without actually seeing that when I have to.
So you would say you would take something like window lighting and you would write down what colors go into the window lighting, and then you would look for replacements for those.
Correct. That's what you map out.
The replacements.
That's a good idea.
Sometimes you.
I was going to say that's why I am only looking at the water, because I wanted to. I know he said that he liked the effect of her crystals. So I was thinking about the crystals, but I saw a post on her page the other day where somebody also used her jellies. And I like the effect that the jellies also. So I wanted to order some. And like I said, just kind of try them in this water area coming out into the cloud. Over here, I believe there's like buildings up in the mountains. And I probably wanted to highlight because I want something that where the light, when it shines on the painting, it'll pick up. If there's buildings really in here, and I think there's a couple small ones, I wanted to put like something that'll reflect the light to make it look like there's lights on in the buildings in the mountains. far away, you might wonder
Mhm.
what they are. When you get up close, the way the light might reflect, it might look like the light is shining in the building. So that's why I wanted to place an order and to customize a little bit of this one. It does look like a lot of confetti, and it's just about placement. I'm sitting here, but this is a painting I'm working on for myself. So I get a little bit more, I think, enjoyment out of it. When I'm working on a commission piece, when I'm working on a gift, I know I'm going to give it away, it can become tedious. I'm sitting there and I'm like, I get to a point where I just want to be done, but
Yeah.
when you're working on a piece for yourself, your own enjoyment, especially, like I said, now that I have the ability to customize and I can see. Before, obviously, I was just going to pluck down some, sparklers because the ABs that come with some of the paintings are cute. But now that I, have the insight about how to make the water shimmer a little bit more, how to highlight a building that might be off in the mountainside, I'm excited. I'm excited because this is a painting for me. I didn't do anything with Hope Runs Deep, and I got a lot of rave reviews. I'm excited to see what happens with this when I'm adding my own, kind of thought process in there.
Well, I mean, I'm looking up at Hope Runs Deep right now, and it did have a lot of sparkle to it. It just sparkles naturally. I guess they just put the ABs in the right place. I don't know. But here, I've got my little snack painting here, guys.
I like that.
And what I did, this is from Craftably, but it's got this little village and all this water. And I couldn't find any diamond dots to match the water, and Tina's closed. So this odd, weird old tree is sticking out of this middle of this village. So I took the edges of the tree and gave them sparkle. So like you can see some of the sparkle in the edges of the tree.
Yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And then down towards the trunk, the 939 is kind of like in the middle, but towards the edges of the trunk, you can see some sparkle.
You can.
Yeah.
So see how it's reflecting the light?
Yeah.
Really
So that's my big experiment with art and replacing, except that these diamonds are bigger than the Craftably diamonds. I mean, it still works, but because nobody's going to go up and examine them that closely. But
well, you're going to run into that with anything that's not the original, because everything, even if it's made to size, is going to some of them may be slightly off, and that's what I kind of try to make sure to pluck in that order. And sometimes you'll have, even with the original ones, I notice in some colors they're smaller than other colors, and it's so very weird. Like, I look at it, the original ones, and I'm like, why are these? And it's mostly sometimes the lighter colors are way smaller than the darker colors. So when you're putting them down, you can see the spacing between them more than with the darker colors.
Well, and I jokingly said that in one of my videos the other day, when a whip and chat or something. I said, why are my, is there like a street in China where the guy on the corner sells 550s and 823s and 929s and 939s, and then the lady across the street, she sells pinks? I mean, why are they all different? The darker, I have one painting where it's like 15 different colors of pink, but the dark purples and the 939s and the 550s, those darker maroons, they're all bigger diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the ones with the knobbly bits and the tags hanging on them, and the other diamonds are fine. So I don't know why. I
don't get it either, but that, like, the banes of my existence are the lighter parts of any picture. Like in her skin, I tried to do multi-placing just on 2 lines because T was like, you don't need to be afraid of it. I did 2 lines of multi-placing. I was like, yeah, this ain't for me.
Oh, you don't multi-place at all?
I cannot.
He criticizes me for multi-placing.
Oh my God. I'm
cannot.
going to ask you that same question next year, Brendan.
I cannot. I've tried. I cannot. It's not going to work because I'm a perfectionist. That's why I'm such a perfectionist. I tried to multi-place, and if I unroll this canvas, the fact that I can go exactly where I multi-placed bothers me.
He says when
Oh, okay. But
Says
if
he
you're
can
looking at it from across the room, Brendan,
yes.
Like
you're
if
not
I
going to
showed
know.
it to you, you guys didn't see it. No, you guys didn't see it. But see, that's the thing about art with me. When you're an artist like I am, it's very, I'm one of those what you call douchebag artists. My art is not for you.
What he
It is for
said.
me. Okay? This art is for me, not you. So I love that you love it. It's great. But if you didn't, oh well, it's for me. So, when I see something, I'm like, oh no, that's not right. Like, oh no, that's not right. Oh, this isn't right. Like, it has to be perfect. And that's in anything I do when I cook, when
Well,
I
don't get
bartend.
order anything off AliExpress, okay? Except
Oh,
Evermo.
I ordered one photo off of AliExpress, right? I don't know if I'm ever gonna get it. um, it says that it's supposed to be here sometime in April, the beginning of April. I don't put it past it.
From what
So if I
company,
do
though?
get it,
What company?
uh, it was probably one of the Huracan
Oh, God.
uh, uh, subsidiaries. That's what we'll call them.
Yeah.
Because it was spelled, I think, YAHUA, something like
Oh,
that.
okay. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
But the thing was, I went through a whole bunch of different ones, and honestly, I just wanted to try one out. It wasn't a bad price, and that's probably the first sign that it might not be that great of a buy, but it wasn't a buy that was going to hurt me like some of the bigger ones. So I was like, let me try one and see how it is. Me as a person that customizes, I can probably get over, as long as it is poured glue and things like that. I can probably get over most of anything else, but we'll have to see. And what I ordered was actually the mirror to Snow White, so you guys will be able to see once it's here. I ordered what was it? I ordered the Evil Queen.
Okay.
So she's
Okay.
in the same style, and she's the evil queen. And what I liked about her is they split her in half. So one half you see the beautiful queen, and the other half you see the old woman with the kind of like messed up old face. Like, so I really liked it. And what I want to do is, when I do get my house, which I'm still working on for this year, when I move into the house, I want to have a long enough hallway so that I can hang one princess and then mirror its evil part on the other side and have them lit as you walk down the hallway.
Wow. Nice. I'll be coming over to visit. Oh, and everybody, I don't know if who in chat is going to the retreat, but Tia and Brendan will be at the retreat.
We're gonna have a ball.
Save your questions for then, because it is 5 till 9. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to you two, and then I'll say goodbye to all of the rest of my people in chat. So thank you guys for being my guest tonight, Tia, Brendan.
For having us, Becca.
Oh, anytime. Their links are down in the description. Tia's YouTube channel is down in the description. Brendan, how can they
I don't have a link yet.
if they want to?
I'm working right now on making a channel. Tia is helping me. I've got the channel up. I just haven't we've been working on the setup and the video. So it's called Diamonds Are a Boy's Best Friend.
Oh, there you go.
Is the name. So I don't know exactly how to link it yet, or send the links yet, but it's diamond spelled the right way, boys with a Z, and best friend spelled the right way. So if you guys, poke into there, you'll see it's just still in the starting phase. But
Well, as a colorer, I'm just telling you, don't limit yourself to diamond painting if you're really that good at coloring as well. There are a lot of people out there that will tune in to see that as well.
oh yes, I have the supplies to
Yeah.
do art like that. I just need to get the time. With our job, it's time that kills you.
Yeah, I mean, once you can get the, a good place for it, the great lighting that you need, and the supplies and time, of course, it's a worthwhile venture. I'm just not good at
Yeah.
it. So I don't do it. So thank you guys. You guys can go ahead and go back to the backstage, and I'll talk to you later. So thank you all for coming tonight. Thank you, Odd, for being a moderator for us, for putting all the links into the channel. I appreciate everybody being patient with the guests, being hospitable, I should say. I do want to also say that in 3 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and tune over to Shine Like a Diamond, because Rachel from Treasure Studios Arts is on her channel tonight, being interviewed by Beth. And as you know, I am an affiliate with Treasure Studios Arts, so I do want to go over there and support her efforts with Beth. So also in the description of my video tonight, there is a form. If you would like to be a guest on the show, please fill out that form and I will get in touch with you and talk to you about times. I'm looking at late April and May at this point for booking people. So thanks everybody for coming on the Saturday Night Live with Rebecca. I will talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget, I will be live 11 a.m. on Twitch. It's crafting_journey. Just follow me on Twitch and we'll have some fun over there. Take care.